Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The significance of a newly selected Speaker of Parliament in Iraq. It's essential to grasp both the historical and contemporary political context surrounding this development. Iraq, a country with a complex political landscape shaped by various ethnic, religious, and political alliances, has been working towards stability and governance reforms for years. The appointment of a new Speaker of Parliament marks an important moment in Iraq's ongoing efforts to establish a functional, representative government that can address the needs and aspirations of its diverse population. The Parliament Speaker position in Iraq is not merely symbolic, it plays a critical role in the nation's legislative process and political balance. The Speaker's duties extend beyond presiding over parliamentary sessions. They also guide the legislative agenda, mediate between political factions, and are instrumental in upholding the constitutional integrity of the parliamentary process. In Iraq's political system, which operates within a fragile power-sharing model, the Speaker acts as a stabilizing figure, especially given the challenges posed by competing political interests and external pressures. The role has been particularly significant in recent years as Iraq has grappled with issues such as political corruption, economic instability, sectarian tensions, and external interference. The phrase "hours before the session" suggests that the decision to appoint a new speaker came just before a crucial parliamentary meeting. Such timing can reflect the intensity of political negotiations that often characterize the Iraqi political arena. In this case, the party referred to as Sovereignty has reached an agreement to support a specific candidate, Mashhad, as the new Speaker of Parliament. This development suggests that Sovereignty, which likely represents a coalition or alliance within Iraq's parliament, has made the decision to back Mashhad, indicating a level of consensus or compromise among major political actors. Achieving this settled position on the Speaker's role is no small feat. Iraq's parliament is composed of representatives from different ethnic and sectarian groups, primarily Shia, Sunni, and Kurdish factions, each with distinct interests. The process of electing a speaker often involves balancing these competing interests to avoid exacerbating political divisions. Therefore, the selection of Mashhad as speaker points to an agreement that likely required negotiations to ensure representation across these factions. This agreement signals an attempt by Iraq's political leadership to create a cohesive government capable of addressing the country's urgent needs, which range from economic reform and improved public services to enhanced security and stabilization efforts. In Iraq's political environment, where alliances and coalitions are frequently fluid and shifting, a settled position on a matter as important as the Speaker of Parliament is crucial for both internal stability and public confidence. This resolution may also suggest a readiness among Iraq's political class to work together on shared goals, a crucial step toward reducing the inefficiencies and deadlock that have previously hampered Iraq's parliamentary proceedings. When Sovereignty expresses satisfaction with Mashhad, it indicates that his candidacy has passed the various litmus tests of approval required by this coalition, reflecting a convergence of political will that's essential for effective governance. Yet, despite this positive development, there are still a few more rubber stamps to finish. This phrase implies that additional procedural steps must be completed before Mashhad officially assumes office. These remaining steps are likely formalities, as the phrase rubber stamp suggests a lack of substantial opposition or obstacles. However, given Iraq's complex political environment, each step is a crucial part of ensuring that the appointment is legitimate, accepted by all relevant factions, and adheres to parliamentary protocols. These final steps also symbolize the broader bureaucratic processes that Iraq must navigate as it seeks to strengthen its democratic institutions. In the context of Iraq, having an agreed-upon Speaker of Parliament with broad-based support is indeed a significant development. A united and functional parliament can facilitate the passage of critical legislation, which can address key issues like economic reform, anti-corruption measures, and social services. For the Iraqi people, the selection of a new speaker might serve as a hopeful sign that their leaders are working toward political stability and economic recovery. The speaker's role also has symbolic weight, as it represents the broader goal of national unity and reconciliation, especially in a country with a history of deep-seated divisions and violence. The phrase "big development" underlines the impact of this political milestone on Iraq's future trajectory. With Mashhad as the new Speaker of Parliament, Iraq may be better positioned to address urgent legislative needs, implement reforms, and uphold a level of political accountability that has been lacking in the past. Furthermore, this agreement could strengthen Iraq's democratic processes by demonstrating that political actors are capable of reaching consensus, even within a pluralistic and often contentious framework. It also signals to international observers and allies that Iraq is making progress toward political maturity and stability, which could attract much-needed foreign investment and support. In addition to the political ramifications, this development has broader implications for Iraq's social and economic landscape. A more stable and effective government can lead to improved governance, reduced corruption, and greater accountability, all of which are critical for restoring public trust. Iraqi citizens have long demanded better public services, jobs, and economic opportunities. If this new leadership in Parliament can foster an environment conducive to enacting meaningful reforms, it could signal a turning point for Iraq's economy and its social fabric. In the past, political gridlock has often hindered Iraq's ability to address pressing issues, from infrastructure development to public health crises. A functioning parliament with a committed speaker at its helm might pave the way for addressing these issues more effectively. However, the challenges ahead remain substantial. Iraq faces ongoing security concerns, particularly with remnants of insurgent groups still active in some regions. The country also has to manage complex relationships with neighboring countries and global powers that have vested interests in Iraq's stability and resources. Additionally, Iraq's dependence on oil revenues makes it vulnerable to global market fluctuations, underscoring the need for economic diversification, a goal that an empowered parliament can help advance through legislative support for various sectors. In conclusion, the selection of Mashhad as the new Speaker of Parliament represents a crucial step in Iraq's political journey. It reflects a willingness among Iraq's leaders to engage in dialogue and compromise, highlighting a positive shift toward stability, governance, and reform. This development has the potential to address long-standing issues that have hindered Iraq's growth and recovery. While challenges remain, the consensus around Mashhad appointment suggests a renewed sense of purpose within Iraq's political establishment, one that could drive the country closer to realizing the aspirations of its people. The Iraqi public and international stakeholders alike will watch closely to see how this leadership change impacts Iraq's future, hoping that this big development will indeed translate into positive and lasting change for the nation. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.